All right, hi, I'm next. So yeah, my name's Emma. I'm doing the liberal program in computer science with a minor in physics. And if you haven't heard of a liberal program, what that is liberal is to majors what majors is to honors, essentially. So there's less required classes and it gives you a bit more space to like explore different classes, departments, that kind of stuff. And yeah, I'm in my 5th year, so I am about to leave. I'm ready to go. But yeah. Cool. So my one of my biggest things that I got into while I was at McGill was theater. I didn't really do anything until my 2nd year, mostly because there was like enough going on with me in 1st year, just like new classes, living alone, being in residence, all that kind of stuff. And also I like met most of my friends at the time in residence. But I assume that majority or like most or all of you won't be in res probably. So um, I would definitely recommend like, yeah, getting involved because like in 2nd year when I started to like get involved in other stuff, that's when I started to make friends with people that like weren't just in my classes or weren't just in my residence. So yeah, just branching out a bit, finding your niche. So in 1st year, sorry, not, oh my God, in 2nd year, sorry, I was in my first play at McGill. It was called Nightfall. That's me as a raven. And it was just like this Edgar Allan Poe stuff. It was cool. And it was through Players Theater, which is one of the like theater groups at McGill. They do, I guess, more like popular, like mainstream stuff. But there's also TNC, which stands for Tuesday Night Cafe. They do kind of like edgier stuff or like also like shows that highlight marginalized voices, that kind of thing. AUTS, the Arts Undergrad Theater Society, they usually do they do a musical every year. The English department also puts on plays. Yeah, so there's lots of opportunities. There's also a bunch of like improv groups if that's more your thing. But yeah, I mostly did stuff with players because I can't sing. But yeah, so in the bottom here with me in McGill Drama Festival, which is a really cool thing. Yeah, I did it 3rd and 4th year and yeah, almost 5th year because obviously that got canceled. But yeah, wait, no, sorry, those years are off. It doesn't matter. Anyway, so McGill Drama Festival, very cool. It's 6 short plays that are written, directed, acted in, and produced all by students. So it's a very good place to sort of like get your, just sort of try out theater if you think that might be something that you're interested in. Because like they don't, expect any experience and it's just like short plays. So it's not too much of a time constraint, I guess, if you're worried about that. Whereas like some of the bigger shows will require more time and more investment. So yeah, if you're kind of thinking about theater, I would highly recommend McGill Drama Festival. It's really great. So yeah, through that, I got more involved with like the people in theater, and so yeah, through that, I started doing theater like outside of McGill, so in the Montreal area. So for example, like I knew like one of my directors or whatever in McGill Drama Festival, I think. He like after graduating started his own theater company, which is called Home Theater Productions. So I started like doing shows with him and his company. I was also in a Rocky Horror Show last year at Mainline Theater, if you know where that is. It's like on Saint Laurent, and yeah, it was an amazing experience. So this is sort of just to show that McGill is a really great stepping stone, regardless of what you want to do, like whether it's like not even just academics, like even just like hobbies. It's a good gateway to like, or like you make connections with people, network, that kind of thing. And yeah. So I also do research. So last semester I did it like 4 credit, like I took like a research class. Whereas this semester I don't like, just because of my schedule, I wasn't able to do that. But like my professors like kept me on, so I'm just sort of doing it in my spare time, which is really cool. The way I went about getting a research opportunity, I mean, we do have like, I mean, as I think someone else mentioned earlier, we do have advisors that can help you through, like help you find people and opportunities for research. But what I did was I just went to, like, I had this really great professor a year or two ago. I just went to her office hours, like after class or whatever, and just like got her talking about research, because professors love to talk about research. So you just ask about that and you're best friends. No, but yeah, and then we like got to know each other, and like when it got time that like I wanted to start doing research, I like reached out to her, and yeah, eventually got this opportunity. Um, yeah, I don't know how many of you are interested in physics, but essentially what I'm doing is I'm using this like computer software to look at data and like photos that the Chandra telescope has taken of interesting X-ray sources, and just like analyze them. If you have more questions about that, ask me in the chat. But yeah. And then yeah, McGill jobs. So majority of the stuff I've done is just through McGill. So yeah, tour guiding, other like prospective student events, and then also McGill Summer Academy, which is this thing that goes on in the summer where people come and like, it's like a mini university experience. But yeah, all great opportunities, especially if you don't speak, or if your French isn't great, which probably isn't the case for most of you, but regardless, if that's you somehow, then you're good. But yeah.